Hello. Okay, what we're going to go ahead and do is do these Super Bowl nails. And here's some things we're going to need. Here's a couple of nail polishes. We have the gold, the white striper, the red. You're also going to need a fabric or paint marker. Also, you're going to go ahead and need an X-Acto blade and tape and a piece of paper. You also need a Q-tip, nail polish remover, and that's for the cleanup, and then also clear nail polish. Go ahead and open up your computer. You can go ahead and get the Ravens or the San Francisco 49ers, which I'm going to go ahead and do. I'm not a fan, but, you know, we're going to do that one. Go ahead and get a pencil and a piece of paper, and you're going to go ahead and look for the logo you want. You want something that's going to fit on your nail. That's a little too big, so we're going to go with that one right there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take the paper, and I'm going to put it up to the computer. Take a pencil, not a pen, pencil, and you're going to go ahead and outline this logo. Just try to get the outline as close as you can, and once you get that, it'll look like this right here, all set. Then you're going to go ahead and take your tape. You're going to take that tape and go ahead and stick it on top of the drawing that you just drew. And basically what you're doing is you're going to peel that off, and it's going to take the lead from the pencil off the paper, and it's going to stick to the actual tape, so you'll have the image on the tape. And that's what you're going to use for your stencil. So it'll peel the image right off. And once you get that up, it's going to look like this right here. Boom. Then you're going to go ahead and take that tape, and you're going to stick it down to a surface, preferably like a cutting board or something like that. I was stupid and I put it on my bathroom counter. We're getting new counters and everything, but now for the time being, I permanently have a San Francisco 49ers cut in my bathroom counter, which is horrible, but whatever. So go ahead and cut around the edges, take your time. Once you've cut everything out, it's going to look like this. And then what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and take your X-Acto blade and just pick it off. If you cut something, it's okay. If it cuts a little piece, save it, because you can still use it, and I'll show you how you can fix that, because I actually did that. What you can do is start off by painting your nails white. Now, on the original video I did all my nails, but I didn't end up liking it. I did like a football field, like a goal post, and all this other stuff, and I just didn't like it. And you'll notice that my fingernails are all dirty because of how many times I had to use nail polish remover to erase it. So that's actually not dirt under my nails, that's nail polish. And I was lazy and didn't completely clean it. But go ahead and paint your nails all white. Let that dry. Then you're going to take that sticker, that San Francisco, and you see the top, I actually cut off part of the S. You're going to stick that to your fingernail. Get it on there nice and tight. And then whatever you actually cut off, just like line it up and stick it on there. Just, you can see I got it right there, and you just go ahead and roll it on there. Stick it on there nice and tight. Now if it doesn't fit, like you can see that the F is sticking out a little bit, that's perfectly fine. As long as the majority of it's on your nail. That's why you want to make sure you pick a logo that fits your nail. So I was pretty close. You can see that little edge right there, which is fine. It's not going to destroy the logo by any means. So anyways, get it all on there. And then you're going to get your red. Now this is not the San Francisco red. This is a little bit of a brighter red. The actual red for their logo is kind of like a deeper red. It's almost like a maroon, and that's fine, but I'm going to put a little gold glitter over top of it, and it should make it look fine. So just go ahead and paint over top of your tape. And that shouldn't take too long. Get it all over. If you get it on your finger, don't worry about it. That's why we have the Q-tip and the nail polish remover to clean it up later. Or you could always do like what I did with ombre nails. You can use the Vaseline. That way it's an easy clean. Then you're going to let that dry. I was impatient, didn't let it dry completely. So yours might come out a little bit better than mine. but what I did is I just started peeling it off a little too early. If you let it dry, it'll probably come out like nice and crisp, but it doesn't come out too bad. So just go ahead and peel it off. Do it as slow as you can and try not to rip up any of the white and not to rip too much into the red. If you use that X-Acto blade, you can kind of peel off little pieces and just do piece by piece. Don't try and pull it all up at once. Just like do part of the F, then part of the S, and just peel that up. You can kind of see the white coming out. Just take that X-Acto blade, pick off some of the pieces. And like I said before, I'm not a 49ers fan, but I do have a lot of friends and family that are, so that's why I went ahead and picked San Francisco to do this. My husband's going to kill me because he's a Bengals fan, and when he sees my nails, he's not going to be too happy, or the bathroom counter, but we'll get into that when that time comes. Anyways, just go ahead and keep peeling it, and that's what it'll look like right there. Then you're going to go ahead and take your paint marker. You could use a permanent marker. You probably don't want to, or I have a fabric marker. Now, when you're lining it, make sure you line it, you're writing on the red. You're not writing on the white. If you write on the white, it's just going to come out, the lines are going to be too close. It's going to look really crappy. There was a lot of tutorials that I saw for Super Bowl nails for San Francisco, and it's really hard to get the letters to look crisp and nice. They look kind of like jaggedy, and it just didn't look right. So just try to keep it as right as close as you can to the white, but on the red. And then the one key thing to making it look as close to the logo as you can is that 3D effect and like the highlights. You want to add a little bit of a dark on the base, like this. You'll see I kind of like add a little bit of a highlight, which just basically gives it like that 3D effect, like the original logo. So once you do that, once you do that, it should start to like resemble the logo a lot. And then you just keep touching it up. You might see some lines that aren't clear enough. And then also, if you see that there's not enough white, that's why I have the white striper. Just go ahead and take your white striper and see like there's a little bit of white that came up on my F. Just touch it up. And then you can see that on the S and the F, the line's not thick enough, so it's not bold. You can just add a little bit of white, and it just makes it pop a little bit more. Then once you get all that done, then you can add some of your gold glitter, and the glitter just kind of adds to that logo, the whole red and gold. And then after you get all your gold on there, just take your Q-tip and your nail polish remover and clean it up, and it looks nice and crisp. I'm going to go ahead and post images of this on my Instagram as well. Check it out.